Americans are taking on more debt. The numbers show that. But are they saving more? Well, yes, slightly. As of February of this year, 1 in 3 Americans had boosted their savings over the past year, but still only 44% of U.S. adults could pay an emergency expense of $1,000 or more from their savings. So tonight, in an all-new Money Talks, we ask, pay off debt first or boost your savings? It's an age-old question. Do you save money or toss everything that you can at your debt? Of course, it depends on your situation, but you have to get that debt at a spot where you can breathe.
I'm always a huge fan of paying yourself first. Now, according to your situation, that debt that you may have I see sometimes families get into a situation where debt it's almost suffocating. It seems like there's a bill, or you just paid a credit card bill, a medical bill, or whatever it is, and it seems like the next day the next bill is coming out.
Financial advisor Rolandis Johnson says get yourself a balance and then things will get better.
But what I will say is, again, this is a great time to review your budget, your current budget. Hopefully you guys are out there budgeting, but make sure you review it. And if you've got any extra money and the debt becomes a priority for you, maybe not take all of your extra money and put it towards debt, but take maybe 75 to 80% of it, put it towards debt.
If you're okay without an emergency fund, just know that life will throw emergencies at you, so you might as well prepare for it.
Because emergencies will happen. You don't know when they're going to happen, and you can't plan for them. And so if you're rolling all your money into debt and an emergency comes, what may happen is you may end up getting into more debt by taking out loans and different things like that to cover those emergencies.
And the biggest message of all, if you make a change for the better, you don't want to repeat the past.
Right, and I've seen where people will go and pay their debt off, and awesome, and then rack up debt the next month. They just rack it right back up. And so again, that comes with budgeting, being disciplined towards that budget. Because if the priority is paying off debt, when you pay it off, let's not run it back up again. I've seen that quite often, and then you're right back at square one.
Around 23% of Americans are actually debt-free. According to the most recent data available from the Federal Reserve, that figure factors in every type of credit, from credit card balances and student loans to mortgages, car loans, and more.
All right, well, thank you so much for all that important information, Chris.